Well, we're gonna do the easiest soup ever. Trust me, this one is so easy and it's amazingly. The taste is great. Couple of cheating things you can do at the end to make it also easier, but all in simple. First thing you gotta get is a couple of leek, some carrots, and some onions. Get that all cut, and then really easiest soup going. For the leeks themselves, when you cut them, try to get the pieces quite small. You'll see it's gonna end up to have a lot of them. When you actually get them to boil, they will reduce quite a bit. So don't worry too much if you have. It seems like you don't have enough liquid at the start. The leek will actually cut right down. So cut those up in small pieces. Generally, this soup, what takes the longest is get the veggies cut, and then after that, once you get going, it's fairly easy. So the leek are gonna go in. Then I'm gonna do the carrots. You try to keep the piece quite small, if not as small as in a salad. You can just get them. It's easier to eat in a soup, so it doesn't have to be that small. So we're going with those. Get the carrots. If you like carrots, just put more. But generally, if you look at the size of the carrots right now, that will do quite well. And then obviously the longest thing that to cook in the soup is obviously going to be the carrot. So you be careful not to make their pieces too big. Well, or it just will take you a bit longer to get your soup going. For the broccoli, for the celery, what you can do is you can leave some of the leaves on there. Obviously, in a soup, makes no difference. In a salad, sometimes eating the leaves is not as good, but in a soup, really doesn't matter. So you can use as much as the celery that you can. Onions, same thing. I'm using a 2 large red onion. That's also enough. And then the way that I cheat on this, very simple. You see how much there is in the pot. I'm using some chicken broth, the low sodium one, 2 full container of those. And then my cheating way, the way that I cheat to make this faster. Obviously, I work full time, so I love cooking, but I can't take 4 hours to even cook a soup. So I gotta make it so it goes quite quick. And it's also cheap to do. Those things are fairly cheap. They're a couple of dollars, and then they'll come on special for almost nothing. So a container of chicken broth, and then the my cheating ingredient, which makes for all the taste of it, is what I use is the is some other broth, but the broth that I use is 25 less percent sodium, and I use the broth that you would use into a fondue. So that gives a pretty well all the taste. That's what's going to make the taste for this soup, and that's what's going to make it easy to make. You're trying to get the liquid to go almost to the height of the actual veggies. As you can see, when you're going to start cooking, the leach is going to get quite a bit lower. And then if you get that to go for about an hour on the stove at medium heat, and then that should be fine. If you have more time, if you can have it at lower heat, and then, you should be also good. If you see that you're missing a bit of liquid, just add some water. I'll be fine. For the parcel itself, what I'll do is I'll put it right at the end, probably in the last 15 minutes or when I'm ready to serve. So there's your easiest soup you can ever cook. This soup will always be good. You can use it anytime, and then you come from playing outside, and you can warm it up, and it's good also for meal prep. So it's good for the week. Thank you.